everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Easter. Happy Easter. Now, since I'm in a public place this morning, I'm wearing a mask because we want to make sure they've asked that we wear masks when we're in public places. But how are you guys all doing this morning? I heard that some of you guys did an awesome job celebrating your mom's birthday. You played your violin and your cello for her, and your dad made dinner. Wow, that's awesome. I heard some of the others of you lost your internet for a few days. I bet was pretty hard right now, but I'm glad you got it back. And I heard another one of you did an adventure in the woods. Each week you're doing another adventure with you in the woods, and I have to say those adventures have been awesome. Well, today we celebrate Easter. Happy Easter. Easter, we remember that Jesus' resurrection. Now, resurrection is a big word, isn't it? That means we recognize that the grave couldn't contain Jesus' love, but Jesus' love rose, conquered the grave, and is with each and every one of us every day, reminding us that we are loved. Now, I want to remind you this morning let you know that we're not going to be having snack with Graham, as he's eaten too many snacks in the recent weeks. You saw how many M&Ms he ate the other day. But we will have a virtual egg hunt later today, and you should have gotten in your packets this week. You should have gotten some Easter treats from me, and I'm sure you'll probably get some of those with your mom and dads later today as well. Make sure to watch the virtual Easter egg hunt and enjoy the song. This morning we're enjoying a song called Every Morning is Easter Morning is a perfect song for today. Later, Graham will lead you in a rousing sing-along version of it. So you might be a good time to take out your song sheet, which we mailed to you in this week's packet, and have a look at the wonderful words. You're welcome to pause the video after you've had a look, and then please press play. Now you're going to hear the song now without the words. Now while you're listening, you're going to see a variety of photos, including the ones you sent to us with your artwork. And can I just say, your artwork this week was amazing. Thank you all for doing that, as well as the winning images for our New Testament Hall of Fame. Also included are photos from last Easter, plus images of Easter people, for you know that we are all Easter people together. Signs of new life are around us every day. Well, now it's time for the Books of the New Testament song as we head to Sunday school. I hope you have a wonderful time in Sunday school this morning. Know that we love you. And I bet by the time we all get back together, you'll have this song memorized. See you later.
Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, Acts, and next is Romans. 1st and 2nd Corinthians, Galatians, and Ephesians. Philippians, Colossians, 1st and 2nd Thessalonians, 1st and 2nd Timothy, Titus, and Philemon. Hebrews, James, 1st and 2nd Peter, 1st and 2nd, 3rd John, Jude, and Revelation.
Okay, it's quiz time, and I like to do these quizzes a little before the story. I think it makes it more fun, so just take your best guess. Here we go. Easter is the celebration of A, Jesus sharing communion with his disciples in the upper room, B, the conquering of the Roman Empire by Jesus and his followers, or C, the resurrection of Jesus. Okay, let's hear your answer. The answer is C, the resurrection of Jesus. Who was the first person reported to see the resurrected Jesus? A, the disciple John, B, the loyal follower Mary Magdalene, or C, the disciple Peter? Your answer? All right, it is B, the loyal follower Mary Magdalene, who you also voted as the 13th disciple. An Easter egg, which is cracked open, symbolizes A, a good source of protein, B, the empty tomb of Jesus, or C, gratitude for food. Your answer? All right, and the correct answer is B, the empty tomb of Jesus. Thanks for taking the quiz, and now we'll move on. Today's story once again comes from a family Bible treasury, Everlasting Stories by Lois Rock and illustrated by Christina Ballard. And today's story is the story of resurrection, the story of the empty tomb. And you'll see again, we're going to have 10 images, some historical, some modern, of what people thought of the empty tomb. Jesus' followers coming there, seeing the gardener, and Mary Magdalene seeing Jesus. So once again, you'll vote on your favorite image, and we'll add it to the New Testament Hall of Fame. So here's the story.
Jesus' followers sat quietly, overwhelmed with sorrow. Their Lord and Master was dead, nailed to a cross, and then buried deep in the tomb. Mary Magdalene stood and wept. Beyond the olive trees, the sky turned to gold as the sun rose above the hills. A bird sang, a gentle breeze rustled the leaves. If I look again in the tomb, she thought to herself, perhaps it will all be different. Perhaps the body of Jesus will still be there. Then we will at least be able to complete the burial and say our goodbyes. She stooped down by the entrance. A ray of sunlight darted in, and there were two angels sitting in the very place where the body of Jesus had been. They smiled at her. "Woman, why are you crying?" they asked. Hardly believing what she saw, she heard herself reply, "They have taken the body of my Lord, and I do not know where they have put him." A shadow fell, and Mary turned around. A man was standing there, looking at her with concern. "Woman, why are you crying?" he asked her. At least this is real, she thought to herself. The day is beginning, and this must be the man who tends the olive grove. "Sir, if you are the one who took him away, please tell me where you put him, so I can go and get him," she stammered. The man bent closer, smiling gently. "Mary," he said. She gasped. "Teacher," she whispered in wonder, and she reached out her hands. The man stood up again. "Do not hold on to me," Jesus told her. because I have not yet gone back up to the Father. But go to my brothers and tell them that I am returning to him who is my Father and their Father, who is my God and their God." So Mary went and told the disciples that she had seen the Lord.
Now Nancy's going to lead us in the flowering of the cross art project for this week.
Happy Easter, artist friends. We're going to start with gathering materials. So you're going to need scissors, a hole punch, glue stick, and also if you have a liquid glue, that would be good too, and a damp cloth for cleaning the glue off your fingers. You're going to get in your packets a template of a cross, and hopefully at home you can find some kind of very thin cardboard, like this was a cereal box, and it needs to be the same size as the paper that you're going to get. Okay? So, first thing is you're going to put glue stick on the back of the cross, just in the area where the cross is. You don't have to do the whole piece of paper, just where the cross is. Get it nice and covered with glue. Okay. And then you're going to stick it on the cardboard, line it up, and then press it out smooth so you have a good bond. Then you're going to take your scissors and you're going to come in from the outside edge, cut in. When you get to that corner, turn and start cutting from this direction. That will make it easier than trying to work that corner from the inside. So you're going to cut all the way around your cross. The other thing you're going to get in your packet is a piece of ribbon and some silk flowers. So you're going to have those nearby. Oh, and a leaf as well. And you can cut more leaves out of any paper you have at home. I have some green ones already cut out here from just scraps of paper. Okay, I'm going to cut in here. I'm going to cut from here. Last cut along the bottom. Okay, get the scraps out of the way. So now you have your cross. Now we're going to take a hole punch at the top. Get a hole punched in there. We'll put the ribbon in later. I'm going to close that. Now what you get to do is you get to decide with the silk flowers that have come to you in your packet, how do you want to arrange those? And you've got a leaf. I think I'm going to put the leaf right there in the middle. I'll put some flowers here. You just keep deciding how you want to do it until you've got your cross all flowered. And I cut some leaves out. I'll tuck those in different places. I'm going to leave that hole so I can get the ribbon threaded through. And then what you're going to be doing once you have decided where you want them, you can change your mind along the way, but once you decide, okay, that's kind of how I like it, then you're going to start gluing. So that's where you would take your liquid glue, put a little daub, and I mean little, like just a little, like the end of a pencil, on the end of a pencil, an eraser size daub, and then just push it down. And this is where you're going to get glue on your fingers, so then you come over and clean off your fingers so you don't keep tracking glue all over. Just keep gluing them on until you've got it all covered, and then you're going to take your ribbon and thread it through the hole. If you need help making a hole, ask a grown-up to help you. I'm just going to thread it through so you can hang your cross. Yep, you make a little loop there. Okay, so here's one that I did at home just as a sample. That's what you're going to end up with, something like that. So that's your Easter art activity for today. Please send photos of what you do. We love to see you. And now we're headed off to communion with Olive.
Jesus gathered with his disciples. He took the bread, broke it, and blessed it. Take, eat. This is my body broken for you. He took his cup, poured the juice, and said, This is my blood poured out for many. Do this in remembrance of me.
Now, our parting song is going to be the song for which you have a song sheet at home, and I hope you've taken a look at it. This is one where you can just dance around whatever way you like, and we'll sing it with great gusto. We may even sing this next week. And I want to show you something. We're going to be accompanied by this man. His name is Gary Rupert, and Gary was our choir director for 25 years, more than that. And a couple years ago, in 2015, he recorded with me. We recorded more than 60 songs. And one of them was Every Morning is Easter Morning. Another song that you know is the Lord's Prayer. And he also recorded Let There Be Peace on Earth. So all those are Gary. This time you're going to see him. He'll be on the TV playing on the piano. So get ready, get up. We're going to move around on this one. Every morning is Easter morning. Every morning is Easter morning from now on. Every day's resurrection day, the past is over and gone. Goodbye guilt, goodbye fear, good riddance. Hello Lord, hello Son. I am one of the Easter people, my new life has begun. Every morning is Easter morning from now on. Every day is resurrection day, the past is over and gone. Daily news is so bad it seems the good news seldom gets heard. Get it straight from the Easter people, God's in charge, spread the word. Every morning is Easter morning from now on. Every day is resurrection day, the past is over and gone. Yesterday I was bored and lonely, but today look and see. I belong to the Easter people, life's exciting to me. Every morning is Easter morning from now on. Every day is resurrection day, the past is over and gone. Every day is Easter morning, every morning is Easter morning, every morning is Easter morning. From now on. Okay, so may the peace of Christ and the spirit of Easter, that spirit of new life, be with you this week and always. And be safe. Enjoy the week. And remember, every morning is Easter morning. Happy Easter.